Zimbabwe is endowed with alluring natural resources and vast lands for agriculture, mining and ecotourism. One such place is Hurungwe Rural District. Located in Mashonaland West Province, Hurungwe District is the largest in the province and the second largest in the country, covering a total of 19,678.34 square kilometers. The district has one of the country's biggest game reserves, the Zambezi Valley Conservation Area. Comprising of 26 councillors and 3 chiefs, Hurungwe Rural District Council has a number of rural service centers, namely Kazangarare, Nyamakate, Tengwe, Mwami, Jipani, Chitindiwa, Mudzimu, and Chidamoyo. Its main growth point is Magunje, which is the main business center.
My job entails setting the strategy for the council, ensuring that we deliver services to the community, which is our main mandate. There's need to ensure that our communities have clean water, they have access to basic health care. We have also a good road network, which is critical in establishing value chains for our agricultural produce. It is also apparently important that we also develop a good educational base for our communities, and hence we also focus on developing primary schools, secondary schools that form the backbone of our educational system.
Leadership in the district understands that education is the key to success and thrives to provide for quality education for the future generation.
Given that Hurungwe district is endowed with a number of natural resources, good climate, which includes good rainfall patterns, good sunshine levels, which is key in production of major cash crops, which includes tobacco and maize. It is important to note that we have an annual output of 50 million kgs of tobacco per annum, and we also have a significant output of around 12,000 tons of maize. This is in addition to other cash crops, which includes groundnuts, macadamia nuts. All these they do quite well in our environment. I'll introduce our Hurungwe District Council to you. The council is situated in the northwestern part of Zimbabwe. It's one of the 6 districts that make up Mashonaland West Province. We're bound by Kariba District to the west, Makode District to the south, Hurungwe to the east, and also on that other side we're bounded by the Chehore and Chanara safaris. Also on our background, we cover a total area of 19,678 square kilometers. We have 26 wards in terms of administration, 7 chiefs and 4 headmen. In terms of our land use, we have mixed settlements, which include communal, large-scale commercial farms, small-scale commercial farms, and resettlement. The district is quite rich in agriculture, mining, wildlife resources, and with potential of establishing major investments in mining, timber furniture, tobacco processing, and even establishment of value chains through tomato processing and other horticulture processing before these can reach the ultimate destination or markets. In terms of population, the district has a total population of more than 380,000 people, and It represents a large force of labor which is available for any type of investments. We also have large tracts of land for development in all sectors, which includes agro-processing, agriculture, natural resources, conservancies, mining, and other manufacturing entities which can be established. We are strategically positioned along the Harare-Chirundu highway, and we are also easily linked to a number of markets. Basically, that's the background of Hurungwe. And we as council, we operate with the following departments. We have the roads and planning, which is responsible for road maintenance, responsible for developing our estates. Then we also have the finance and economic development, which is basically our accounting department, and it also has a special focus on local economic development plans, which focuses on projects at council level, at ward level. Then we also have the water and sanitation department, which is basically our social services, with the mandate of ensuring that we have access to water, access to clean water, so to say. Then we also have another department which focuses on administration, human resources, and corporate governance. And the other departments that we have is the internal audit department, which is key to our internal reforms. Focuses on ensuring that our systems are in place and they are adhered to, and also they assist in risk management. In addition to agriculture, we also have a number of projects that we are working on. We have the water and sanitation program. I think on this program are also infused in the issue of devolution, where power, resources, and authority is cascading down to this third tier of governance. And to that note, we are working on developing a Magunje water and water and sewer reticulation system. This will see piped water being put in all our residential areas in Magunje. This is also see a sewer reticulation system being put in place. We believe this will improve our health and also the standard of living of our people. And also key to note on this water and sanitation program that we have is the purchase of a borehole drilling rig, which is at an advanced stage. We're looking forward that in the next 2 months this road rig will be here. It will also assist our wards in accessing to water, because we'll be having the equipment in our district and we'll be able to provide water to our people.
The district has managed to provide adequate, safe water for its people through their piped water schemes. Remigio Makuerere, the acting social services manager, talks to us about the water projects.
I'm employed by Hurungwe Rdc Council. Currently, I'm the acting social services manager, heading the social services department, which is responsible for water and sanitation issues in the district. Here we are in Ward 11, Mazizi village, where there has been our piped water scheme. The piped water scheme is a recent project that was completed by council and its partners, such as UNICEF. So soon after identifying the needs of Birimawe community, this was presented to council. Then council approved the project. Council with its partners, we drilled the bore. This is the bore. After drilling the bore, we also purchased the solar panel in order to ensure that the communities are not likely to have the burden to pay the cost for electricity. As the district, we have decided to install to install solar panels for the piped water scheme. This is the distributor for the electricity, and this is the bowl. We have the 8 solar panels that are outside.
Tine 7 water points atinawo. Pa water point yega pane zvakare committee ine vanhu 7 iripo. Basa raivavo nderokuti vanotarisa kuti water points ari kurana zvakanaka here, pane utano here, hapana here zvimwe zvingachida kuti zvigadzirwe. Kana vaona dambudziko vanouya vozoripota kwatiri isu semain committee toona kuti zvingada here kuti tigadzirise kana kuti tongovaudza zvekuita ivo bva vagadzira. Saka tinotarisira kuti pamwedzi wega wega every household inofana kusubscribe marenda 50 cents ini toenda tinobhenga mari iyoyo. After banking tinodzoka zvakare nebank slip tichienda kumawater points imomo tichivaratidza mari yatinenge tabhenga kuti zvive netransparency and accountability.
Tinonzwa kufara nekuti mhuri yedu yava kuwana mvura pedyo. Zvinhu zvakatifadza zvikuru tichibatsirana kushanda nekansel. Zvinhu zvatotarisira kuti dai kansel yagona kuramba ichitibatsirawo apo neapo, asi tinonzwa kufara tine mhuri dzakawanda dziri kubenefita kubva pamvura iyoyi.
Kazhinji taiwanzoita mufuku, saka maiti mukamukira kumufuku sometimes maigona kuenda kuma6 mudzoka kuma12. Saka patakazoisirwa mvura iyi zvakabva zvatirerukira. Kana matambudziko emudumbu akabva ita mashoma, se2015 muna April takamboita dambudziko retyphoid. Saka handingangoti kubva tawana mvura yatisina matambudziko emudumbu.
Kunyanyanyanya segore rine mvura iri kutinetsa, asi mukauya uko manje munoona kuti zvinhu zviri kubatsira vanhu vari kubatsirika kubudikidza nechikoro chiri padhuze.
7 villages are benefiting from this project, including pupils from Birimawe Primary School who used to fetch water to drink far away from the school.
Taka benefits zvakawanda from this water project. Tawane garden, takuitawo magarden projects edu. Patatisina mvura tatisingakwanisi kuita all these projects.
This is one point for Birimau Pipe Water Scheme. As you can see, the water point is busy for the whole day. And as you can see also on the water point, there is community participation, there is community-based management system that is erected in this structure. This election was established by the water point committee, which is responsible for the management of this water point.
Agriculture continues to be the backbone of the district and the country at large, and Hurungwe utilizes its rich lands to produce tobacco, maize, cotton, wheat, and other small grain production. Hurungwe has managed to utilize its natural resources by benefiting from its own water reserves, which play a vital role in supplying water for their irrigation projects. In order for these large-scale and small-scale farmers to sell their produce, road networks need to be put in place so that there is transport to ferry their goods to various markets. Hurungwe is on its way to providing various road networks for its people. More so, road networking development has an important part to play in growing the district further. The primary road network for the district is composed of the Harare-Chirundu Road and the Karoi-Binga Road. These are further complemented by several secondary roads, which include the Karoi-Magunja Road, among others.
In addition to the water and sanitation program, one of our key projects that our council has embarked on is housing development. In 2019 alone, so far, we have managed to provide 687 residential stands, 100 of them being medium stands and the other being high density residential stands. And our target for 2020 on housing development, we are targeting 2,500 units for houses, and this will be fully developed. We're looking forward to partner financial institutions, insurance companies like First Mutual Life, Old Mutual Properties, in developing these houses so that we have houses that are developed or suburbs that are developed according to modern standards.
The Council is also working tirelessly in providing medium and high-density residential suburbs to cater for its growing populations. Let's hear what the Acting Engineer of Roads and Planning Development, Alfred Makama, has to say.
So far, we've got street lighting, which we just installed at Magunja bus terminus, and we also did Magunja graveling for 5-kilometer road sections. And under the devolution process, we've managed to render the construction of high-density roads through graveling processes. We also installed capstones on Magunja main road that passes through Magunja Growth Point. So basically, under the service delivery, we are having slight challenges in terms of finances.
The Council boasts of a number of achievements that came about as a result of empowerment through devolution by the government. Business is thriving and the people of Hurungwe are happy. At the Growth Point, you can see a number of business activities taking place, including retail and wholesale of different goods and services. Magunja Bus Terminus provides transport and a marketplace for fruits and vegetables.
tinotengesa pano pamusika, ndinotebhura pano pamusika ndinotengesa. Challenge yatiri kusangana nayo ndeyekudhura kwezvinhu, nekuva tine nahodha kuHarare asi tiri kuremerwa netransport. Saka tiri kukumbira government daya tiwaniro kuti diesel mota mabhazi atokwira neCNG vaono diesel riri nani kuti vatirerisewo kutakura zvinhu zvedu. Dai vakwanisa kutiwanisawo mabhazi akachipa sezvakaita tuisuwo tikwanise kuwana mafambiro kunahodha kuHarare.
Ndinogara Magunje Point. Ndinoita basa rokuchengeta mabhureira. Challenge yatanayo pahuku dzemabhureira yaya kuti chikafu chiringokwira everyday. Ukatenga sakanhasi mangwana rinomuka rakakwira. Huku dzakuita 1000 kuhodha, saga rechikafu rakuita 510. Kuti tichikwanisa kuchitengeta huku nemwero chaiwo unodiwa kuti huku ireme kusvika pa 2 kg hatichakwanisa. Saka chichiyemo chedu chanyi chekuti zvinhu zvemumagirosa zvidai zvadzika sezvechikafu chehuku, ndichitaurawo kubasa rangu randinoita. Chikafu chehuku dai chadzika kuti ndigone kusvika huku isvike pa 2 kg. Takupeiko zvinozvi huku makireshi tichiitengesa ne$60 ndo zviri kuenderanawo nechikafu chainocho.
Kaprofiti kaunenge waverengera kuti ndichachengetedza mhuri, ona wakuenda unotenga chikafu nekuhodha huku dzacho kese kanopera. Saka idambudziko iroro riri kutinetsa, especially isu madisabled.
In terms of schools, we have a total of 272 schools, 100 being secondary and 172 being primary schools. Of the 100 secondary schools in the district, 90 of them were constructed by the council and 159 on primary schools were also constructed by council. We also have a very clear and strategic policy in terms of access to health care. And the district has 25 clinics, 23 of which were constructed by council. And in terms of our strategic plan for clinics and schools, we're looking forward to increase our clinics in the next 12 months by at least 15 clinics, where we're focusing on having at least a clinic in a radius of every 10 kilometers. This will reduce the number of kilometers that our citizens will travel to access basic health care. And I think this will actually help in improving our index in terms of our living standards and also our access to health care. This will assist mothers, pregnant mothers, who have to endure bad terrains and long distances to the clinic. And hopefully by the end of 2030, will be actually in a good region on this statistic.
A small school, it's just starting. We are expecting to have adequate classrooms as well as the admin, and the council is working on that one so that maybe by 2030 we have achieved what we want as a school. Council has managed to construct 2 classroom blocks and 2 12-square ward toilets for the pupils, as well as 2 square ward toilets for the disabled. Currently, the Rural Council has also managed to construct 3 F14 teachers' houses.
The LGTV crew crossed over to Jipani Business Center, where they met up with various business and legislative individuals of the area. Hurungwe Rural District Council is growing economically. Magunje will soon grow from a growth point into a township status, giving room for Jipani to attain the growth point status.
Kuburikidza neurongwa uri kuda kuitwa nehurumende pamwe chete nevekanzuro hwekuda kudziridza mabhizinesi edu seShipani wokuti ide pagrowth point zvichatibatsirawo zvakanyanya pakukwidza matengesero atinenge tichiita, uyewo rodhi yavakatiisira inotibatsirawo futi kuti even patransport chaiyo kutakura vanhu change takuwanawo mabhazi akanaka zvinova zvinochipa. Iye zvinezvi nekuda kwekushata kwerodhi vanhu vari kudhurirwa kuti ufambe kuenda kumagunje mari dzacho dzinenge dzisingabhadhariki vachitotarisaiwo zvakaita rodhi.
Takamirira Shipani ine masabhuku anosvika 19. Takatarisa pawadi 25 zvakana ndo pane vanemini inoenda kubhinga kana pitfalls inofambira vanhu vakawanda nevashanyi vakawanda tourism. Saka tiri ipapo tinotarisa mafuture plans ekuti tichange taane malodges, taane dzimba dzekuti vanouyawo vanoshanya vanokwanisa vachizororera vari pano. Sezvo makilometers ekuenda kupitfalls akati wandei, saka pano tinoita kuti be resting place. Saka izvozvo tinototi Jipani yapo for business. Everyone tokuita welcome muuye paShipani, Shipani yakachena, Shipani yakashambidzika.
Muno muri kuita challenges kunyanya. Tanga tiri kuita zvekudhila mabhoro so far marigda achitaiko haya kuti kudai zvagona kuita takwanisa kuwanawo rigda tinotenga since secouncil tagara tine urongwa hwekupejesa rigi but mari dzedu dzikuramba kupanadza. So izvo zvitange kumbira kuti hurumende pamari dzavo dzedevolution vakwanisa kuti batsirawo nokuwedzera mari idzodzo.
Sekanzuru takarizolva kuti whoever pamastakeholders edu vanenge vaine maresources avanenge vainawo vakasununguka kuaprocha kanzuru vachitibatsirawo kugadzira migwagwa, vachitibatsira kugadzira muzvikoro, and nomutauro iwoyo regai nditi vazhinji vari kuuya vachitibatsira zvinova zvasumudzira budiriro mukati menyika yeHurungwe. Tichienda panyaya yemitero zvinochadywa nekanzuru, mufaro wangu kuti nditi community iri kutisapota, vari kutipa nyangwe riri gore rakaoma kurikidza nemamiriro akaita upfumi, asi regai nditende community yeHurungwe kuti iri kusapota HRDC kuti mabasa edu afambe zvakanaka.
A healthy nation is a wealthy nation. The district of Hurungwe and its council takes this into light and has built new clinics to cater for health service delivery. LGTV visited Chiroti Clinic and spoke to the nurse in charge, Morgan Kamupango.
Se staff iri pa new clinic tachingokumbirawo kuti community irambe ichisharidzana nesu sevana vari muHurungwe tichibatsirana kuti basa redu riendere mberi kuti clinic yedu iwisiwe pasi nokuti clinic iri kubatsira vanhu vakawanda. Saka taingotaura tingokumbira tirambe tichishandidzana mune zvakanaka.
Chokutanga toda kutenda zvikuru vekanzuru yakaita kuti kliniki ino ivakwe, nokuti matambudziko ataatinawo pano anga ari matambudziko makuru okuti tiwane chipatara tichitoenda kunana Zvipani kana kuenda kuchidamoyo. But pari zvino tabatsirika zvikuru nokuti nzvimbo yedu ino tiri vanhu vakawanda, ward 25, ward 24, ward 15 yese iri kubatsirika pano.
Water is the source of life and the most important liquid in our ecosystem. In light of this, the residents of Kevunde have a sad story to tell. Their dam has dried up. There is no water in the dam anymore to provide for their residential and commercial uses. Although this is so, the community led by Councillor Chaka of 111 managed to come together in order to manually scoop the dam and restore it to its former glory. Men and women can be seen helping each other with the important task at hand.
Sevanhu takatanga kuronga program yedu yokuti tikupe dhamu redu rapera mvura. Saka matangira takara ndokuti takaona sedhamu kupera kwaraita mvura ndoriri kutibatsira pakurarama kwatikuita munzvimbo medu meKevunde munomu. Pamagadheni edu aya ndo matinoraramira imomo, munobva mari dzevana vechikoro, munobva mari dzesipo.
However, across Kevunde dam site at Katene Secondary School, a different story is told. The school has been a beneficiary of the piped water scheme that has seen the erection of a greenhouse.
Katene was the ideal school after first of all visiting 3 schools, so we came up with this project to establish the borehole and the nursery also, so that the school kids, when they are watering their seedlings, this will assist quite a lot, especially in nursery establishing. Because Hurungwe, as you know, it's a tobacco growing area and we don't have enough trees. So the nursery behind, it is going to alleviate the shortage of trees.
We are quite happy with this development, and we really want to salute the effort and the support that we are getting from our ward councillor, Mr. Victor Chaka, together with the responsible authority, who are also supporting to ensure that this becomes a success.
What did you name as 83? But anobata pano pachikoro i27. Zvose zvamuri kuona, kutakurwa kwezvidhina, kutakurwa kwejecha, kuvakwa kweimba yakavakwa. Takasenza, takabatana nemasabu tichifarira project yakauya muward 11 uye nekufarira kudyara miti. So zvese izvo zvinozvikudza.
This is the greenhouse. We are talking about 300 square meters, and we have quite a variety of trees, ornamentals, fruit trees, gum trees, as you shall see around.
Apart from the greenhouse and the piped water scheme benefits, the school has managed to turn the rich land around into a forestry hub. The head of Department for Agriculture at the school, Benhilda Ramuzai, takes us through the greenhouse.
For the meantime, I'm managing the greenhouse. We have put so many trees here. We have planted them at this station. Our learners ferried humus just a distance of about 2 kilometers from the school. We filled the pockets for now. Our learners are also gaining from this experience. They haven't seen a greenhouse yet, but now they are able to tell the possible advantages and disadvantages of having it. We are also going to expand as time goes on to have our small greenhouse for the school. Then we also want to continue filling our pockets and planting more trees. Our learners are going to learn all methods of propagation. So we are also expecting to sell those trees even in US dollars so that the school is going to gain.
LGTV attended the first ever Hurungwe Rural District Council Business Expo, which saw some various exhibitors taking part and showcasing their services. Econet Wireless, Net1, Agribank, ZRP, Emma, and small to medium enterprises were among some of the exhibitors that were present. The Minister of State for Mashonaland West Province, Mary Muliswa, graced the occasion and took some time to tour the exhibition stands. She also managed to have a close interaction with the exhibitors who were excited to pitch their ideas to her regarding their projects. Drum Majorate's Police Band, Hurungwe Prison Entertainment Choir, among others, entertained the crowds that swarmed Magunja Stadium. Regardless of the challenges or appeals that they may have, one can never take away the beauty that lies within Hurungwe's tourism, economic growth, and culture of its people. That is Hurungwe Rural District Council, which is driving into real investments. The scenic tourist attractions found in the district are breathtaking. These include Matambirwa Falls, Sanyati Camp, Gandavaroi Falls, Ruvanze Crocodile Lake, popular for cultural tours, bird watching, and crocodile trades. Chewora Safari is in the eastern end of the middle of the Zambezi Valley. Charara, Mukwichi Safaris offer a number of game activities. Game drives are also available that offer a close-up tour of different animals, including elephants, buffaloes, antelopes, black rhinos, which are well represented.